Yes, sir. All right. I think we're ready to go. Oh, man. I could literally say I'm done with this team. The very next day, here I am. Well, they don't call me crazy dog for nothing. I mean, after all, I did tune in for every single game for a Browns 0-16 season, and I was right here watching every game of those garbage Cavalier teams. So it makes sense that I'd be here watching this garbage from a normally not garbage team. This feels weird. But what's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with another Cleveland Guardians live stream as the Guardians begin a 7-game, 2-city road trip starting in the Space City, Houston, Texas, where they face off against the Houston Astros, who are coming off a rather impressive sweep of the Los Angeles Dodgers in LA. And of course, their lineup, it's kind of like ours a little bit, but they have injuries like crazy. Yeah, they're no Pena, no Alvarez, but they still got Altuve, and as long as he's there, they're as dangerous as ever. Really, they ain't going anywhere. It's crazy what that team is able to do. But anyways, of course, the Guardians are 40-48, 10 straight losses. Does that end the night? Probably not, but hey, we'll see. Astros are 55-35 on the year. Like I said, coming off a sweep of the Dodgers. So with that being said, let's get right into the starting lineups. First, for the visiting Cleveland Guardians. Leading off in left field, Stephen Kwan. Batting second, designated hitter, David Fry. Batting third baseman, Jose Ramirez. Batting cleanup, first baseman, Carlos Santana. Batting fifth, right fielder, Nolan Jones. Batting sixth, we have center fielder, Angel Martinez. Batting seventh, second baseman, Will Wilson. Batting eighth, catcher in the squat, Bo Naylor. Of course. Mr. I can't smother balls to save my life. Hey, yo. But yeah, he's the reason why we lost last night. Or yesterday. He's the reason. It's the sole reason. I blame it all on him. Yeah, Class A's pitcher's a little low, but as a catcher, you gotta smother that thing. You gotta sit on it. Literally, just drop ass and just sit on it. I mean, I'm literally saying, get on your keister and sit on that ball. Because the very next pitch, he struck him out. That would have ended the game. We would have been celebrating. I would have been talking about the Guardians, beating the Tigers in a game, 1-0. Where Gavin Williams went toe-to-toe, band for band, with Terry Skubal. But no. Of course. Oh, man. So, yeah, he's behind the plate. And then at shortstop, you have Brian Rocchio batting ninth. On the mound for the Guardians is Tanner Bybee. For the Astros, their lineup looks as follows. Leading off, third baseman Isaac Paredes. Batting second, right fielder, I believe that's Cam Smith. Let me just verify. Batting third, second baseman Jose Altuve. Batting cleanup, former Guardian catcher Yainer Diaz. Batting fifth, first baseman Victor Caratini. Batting sixth, we have designated hitter. Yeah, that is Cam Smith in right field. Okay, just want to make sure. And then Cooper Hummel. He bats sixth, DHing. Batting seventh, left fielder Taylor Tremmel. Batting, who the heck is this, man? Damn, shortstop. Zach Short? Oh, I haven't heard that name in a while. Sheesh. Zach Short, shortstop. Yeah. Wow. Zach Short is at shortstop, batting 8th. Batting 9th, you have newcomer, just got called up today, center fielder Candide Corona. On the mound for the Astros is left-hander Colton Gordon. Guardians faced him in Cleveland. And, yeah. Overall, like I said, they're missing some dudes over there. Yeah. They are straight up missing some dudes over there. And should be an interesting one here. Okay, just want to make sure everything's good. Public, okay. So now we just sit here and wait for this game to get underway, and hopefully the Guardians don't embarrass me. But we all know they probably will. I'm a sadistic human being, so I'm obviously going to be here. You know, that's what I do. Part of me says, oh, don't watch them. Well, what else am I going to watch? It's not like the Cavs play. Baseball is the only thing going on right now. I don't have Apple TV Plus, otherwise I'd probably do soccer. But yeah, Daikin Park, formerly known as Minute Maid Park. I always called it the juice box. It was always funny because you had Tropicana Field and Minute Maid Park. So it's like the Juice Wars. But now, it's not like that anymore. It's Daikin Park. As the Astros are wearing their newer edition of the City Connect jerseys. Honestly, I like these City Connects more than the other ones that they had. The ones that they had previously. But that's got to be an interesting dugout to be a part of. Because, they've now wasted how many really good outings from our pitchers lately? Right? All right. So as always, a reminder, I am kind of like 2 or so pitches behind. Because Fubo is just naturally the way it is. So no spoiling in the chat. Stephen Kwan, ready to step into the box for first pitch against Colton Gordon, the lefty. Of course, in this series, we'll have 2 lefties and then 1 righty. That 1 righty just so happens to be Hunter Brown, who's having a fantastic season. As there's Ana Martinez. Now you will notice also Kyle Manzardo was placed on the family emergency list, different from the paternity or bereavement list. He's, I believe, being with his family because his mother, I believe it is, or someone in his family is having a heart transplant. So, of course, my thoughts and prayers go out to that family and hope it all goes well. Because transplants are tough. Because, the procedure itself will go good, but it's also how does your body react to it? Because I've heard of situations where someone will have a transplant and the body straight up says, I don't want that. Ew, get it out of here. And it'll attack the new organ. So hopefully that all goes well. And hopefully we'll see Kyle back in the lineup soon. That's why he's been struggling. He had things in the back of his head he was thinking about. He wasn't locked in. Juan, Fry, Ramirez, Santana, Jones, Martinez, and there's Colton Gordon. 9 starts, he's 3-1, 4.37 ERA, 45 and a third innings, 7 walks, 41 Ks, 302 opponent average. On June 6th, he got the W in 5 innings, 7 hits, 1 run, 5 Ks. The Guardians, of course, won that, or they won 1 game in that series, the wrap-up game of that series. Defensive alignment, Trammell in left, Corona in center, Cam Smith in right, and then Paredes, short, of course, Altuve, Caratini, and Diaz around the horn. I know there was 1 game where Altuve was in the outfield last time. Umpires, Mike Muchlinski at home, he's the crew chief. Gabe Morales at first. Emil Jimenez is at second, and couldn't see who was at third, but it's not like it really matters. There's Paredes. Got seats in his back pocket. as Stephen Kwan is finally in the box and we're ready for baseball. There's John Kenzie Noel. He was called up in place of Kyle. Here's the first pitch. And it's taken for a strike. And we're underway from Daikin Park in Houston, Texas. H-Town, Space City. Pitch. Foul. Of course, yesterday the Guardians went literally band for band with the Turk Skubal. It was scoreless up until the eighth inning. Guardians took the lead, and then we blew it right after. Classic. 0-2. Just threw his bat at it, fouls it off. See if our guys learned anything from the last time they played Colton Gordon. Got Tigers and Rays on my TV right now. Here's the 0-2. Outside. Really trying to get him to bite. A good eye there by Kwan and not try and go after it. Seems very tempting. Here's the 1-2 from Gordon. Liner right at the second baseman, Altuve, who throws him out. The classic Adam ball, as always. Statement series, 29 runs in the series against the Dodgers, 9 homers, 11 doubles, 13 of 34 with runners in scoring position. It was an 18-1 game on Friday, the largest margin of defeat for the Dodgers in Dodger Stadium history. The Dodgers had 6 runs and 3 homers? Wow. And here's it's Fry. Fly ball. Out number 2. For some reason, I thought that might have had a chance, but nope. Off the bat, it did for a second, and then it's like that. Another dud ball, of course. I still laugh at the fact that that one game the Guardians scored first in the first inning and then didn't score again. 297 average for J-Ram. All-star, of course. Here's the pitch. Inside for a strike. Gordon would only have a 7-pitch inning, 8-pitch inning, of course. 0-1. Ball inside. Even kicked up some dust from the, he kicked up some paint in the batter's box. My voice is hella raspy. My God. There's Framber Valdez. Pitch. And he fouls it back. Come on, J-Ram. Need a base hit here, buddy. Well, I mean, I'd take a homer here, but I want a base hit more than really anything right now. Here's the 1-2. And he jammed him. Playable in left. And makes the catch and a 1-2-3 inning for the Guardians. Gee, surprise, surprise. Offense can't muster anything. Bottom first coming up. See what the Astros do against Tanner. All right. Wow. Yoshinobu Yamamoto against the Brewers. 2/3 of an inning, 5 runs, 4 hits, 2 walks, 41 pitches. Wow. All right. So here's Tanner Bybee, 17 starts, 4-9 record, 4.20 ERA, 98 and 2/3 innings, 30 walks, 87 Ks, and the 246 opponent average. All right, here's the first pitch. Strike to Paredes. Former Ray, and I believe Cub as well. I think he was a part of either the Presley or the Tucker trade. Here's the 0-1. Low. In fact, I'm going to look that up. 18 homers, 48 RBIs, 356 on base percentage in 86 games, 256 or 57 average. Pitch. Liner right to Ramirez. Throws over to first, and that's easy pitch and catch for the long time corner duo, which, if you've been paying attention to the rumors, the rumor mill, Carlos Santana is expected to be traded by the deadline, which, okay. Again, the starting lineup for the Astros: Paredes, Smith, Altuve, Diaz, Caratini, Hummel, Trammell, Taylor Trammell, Short, and Corona. First pitch to Smith. It's literally Altuve, Paredes, and like mostly the AAA dudes. Swing and a miss. Oh, wow. Keith just took Gervaisi deep. Wow. Yeah, the Tigers are going to be a tough out come playoff time because you know they're going to add. You know they will. Here's the 0-2. Pitch from Bybee. Ah, did he go? No. Thing about the Guardians is we'd be fine if our bats literally didn't all just regress besides a few. We literally got Kwan, J-Ram, Santana, and that's it. Everybody else stinks. 1-2. Ah, run him up. There you go. Quick 2 down. Need that out of him. You need him to essentially try to do what Gavin did. But obviously, this Astros lineup, this is a lineup kind of that took the Dodgers to the cleaners. But yeah, no Jeremy Pena. He's on the IL. So that's tough. They just placed Christian Walker on the paternity list, too. Here's Altuve. First pitch is a strike. So 0-1 count to Altuve. Here's the 0-1. There's a pitch for a ball. The Cubs. Okay. Yeah. Cubs and Rays swapped Morel for Paredes a few years ago. Pitch. High, ball 2. And then, after that, pitch. Opt him up. Everybody converges, makes the catch himself. And there you go. Quick 1-2-3 inning. I was kind of worried there because everybody's running in at the same time. It would have been so Guardians for everybody to run in, and then the ball just drops in front of everybody. What's up, Karam? Yeah, Jordan's out too. Yeah, he's been out all year. I don't know if he'll be back though. Oh, it's 5-1 now? Bro, dude. Bro. This was in the one of those big trades that the Astros and Cubs did. Yeah. M. Smith, Hayden Wesneski, and Paredes are traded to the Astros. That's right. That's right. I'm pretty sure that was for Presley, but I'm not exactly certain. It could be for Tucker. Yeah, Tucker. I think, yeah. Yeah. And for the most part, that trade's been kind of a W on both sides. Paredes has been solid for Houston. And of course, we all know what Tucker's doing for Chicago. He's been killing it over there for them. So here's Carlos Santana leading off. Top of the second. Pitch is outside. Let me actually change the top of the inning. I'm too busy yapping, man. Gotta lock in here. There we go. That's better. Okay, here's the 1-0. Chopper. Got him. One down. Oh, this team and their weak ass contact, I tell you. My dog is out there throwing a hissy fit for some dumb reason. Astros since June 1st, they're 24-8. Best record in the majors. Pitch. High. Nolan Jones, 220 average in 79 games, 3 homers, 22 RBIs, 305 on base percentage. Pitch. Outside, ball 2. 2-0 count for Nolan. Nolan Jones. Nolan Jones. 2-0 from Gordon. Pitch. Ball 3. Ball 3. Ball 3. Ball 3. Ball 3. Walk him, you won't. There's Junk hanging out in the dugout. 3-0. Aye, that's a close pitch. Strike. Now, don't fall for any bait here, Nolan. Unless you can get a base hit or something. Pitch. Fouls it off. Coming out for Nolan Jones. Look at that big old gap down there, right center field, man. Off pitch. 4. And after all that, he'll take a walk. First base runner of the evening for both teams. Would love to see us take advantage, but you know how we are. As here's Angel Martinez. Got one of the few hits against Skubal yesterday. As he's digging out the right-handed batter's box. God. All right. Runner on first, 1 out. Here's the pitch. A high-ass bunt. I don't know what that was. Did he try to do that, or is that just like a spur of the moment, like just put my bat out there and see what happens? 238 average, 5 homers, 26 RBIs, 262 on base percentage in 72 games for our center fielder. Here's the 0-1 from Gordon. Oh, ball 1. As a righty, he's 297, 2 homers, 10 RBIs. As a lefty, 211 average, 3 homers, 16 RBIs. So kind of even both ways. Kind of. 1-1. And he got underneath this. Wait. Oh, no, we got it. I never know because, that ball could literally just drop. Because they think they see it. Like, but with the roof closed, They're not going to miss it. Nope. Here's Will Wilson. Only 25 games, 167 average, 1 RBI, 250 on base percentage. Got called up a few days ago for Lane Thomas. I don't know why, but they did. Oh, he gives us versatility. Technically, CJ Kafis does too. He can play first base. And he's a damn good outfielder too. Here's the 1-0. Right off the catcher. Fouls it off. It's Simpson. What the heck is that? Oh, it's Simpson from the Rays. Okay, that dude's fast as hell. 1-1 to Wilson. I think his first career RBI came against the Astros. Yeah. One and only one, too. 1-1. And Wilson! Ah, damn. Okay, well, that's out. Number 3, so a walk, but that's it. Classic. Nothing else. Got off the bat, it looked like it was going a mile, but it went a mile in the air and then straight down. Man, you really got to crush it now. Such a feeble-looking lineup. Classic. Oh, well. Oh, well. But I miss the days of when the Guardians had a legit scary-ass lineup. And you look during the heyday, like in the mid-2010s. I'm talking 2015, when it kind of started up. 2016, 17, 18, 19. All those lineups were nasty. When you talk to a Twins, a Tigers, a Sox, and a Royals fan about those lineups, they're like, damn, those lineups were scary. Those were the lineups that bullied the hell out of the Tigers. It was during one of those years where we only lost to Detroit one time, and it was with Trevor Bauer on the mound. Granted, those Tigers teams were like the White Sox now, I think. Kinda, yeah. The White Sox, in terms of how bad they were. Problem was, they couldn't develop for crap. Some teams, they could do a seamless transition. They lose guys, like look at the freaking Astros. They're losing dudes every year, it seemed like now. Springer left. Correa left. Hucker left. Guys are hurt. Right? Don't matter. They're still here. Must be nice. Some teams, it's like, their guys, I don't know, man. So there's Bibee with the long hair. You see he kind of cut his hair. He used to have the goggles, too, when he first started. But then I think he got contacts. Probably better off for him, too. First pitch is a strike. 0-1 count to Diaz, the former Guardian, of course. Here's the 0-1. And he got underneath it. Might be a tough play, but Rocchio is there. Make the catch. 1 down. Sinker, 2,000 RPM. That's crazy. Average sinker metrics, 22-inch vertical break, 14 inches of horizontal break. I think just drops out of the sky. It fell out of the sky. Here's Victor Caratini. First pitch is a ball. Kind of wish they showed the pitch type on the score bug. 250 average, 8 homers, 28 RBIs, 302 on base in 60 games for Victor. On base percentage, that is. Oh, that's a beautiful pitch for a strike. Just on the outside, but a good frame by Bo. Yeah, if I'm Bo and the ball is like going to be low, and I know it's going to be low, I'm seriously, literally just dropping my ass on the ground and just sitting on it. He's Canadian. He should know about hockey, right? Hockey goalies always be just dropping ass just to smother the puck. Here's what he's got to do. 1-1. And he got underneath this one just a bit. And there's Kwan, the all-star, makes the catch. 2 down. Yes, Kwan is an all-star along with J-Ram. I don't think there's any other all-stars. Barring any replacements, maybe Cade. Nobody else really deserves it besides Cade. Maybe. Yeah, nobody else really deserves it besides the 2 that are going. Pacers president Kevin Pritchard found out he lost Miles Turner through NBA Twitter. That's tough. 20 games for Hummel. 2 homers, 4 RBIs, 386 on base, 222 average. 1-0. Call 2. Okay, Tanner, how about we don't randomly walk Cooper Hummel? They're all scary. The very scary Cooper Hummel. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Oh, he went too far on that one. Got a little too over anxious. A little too trigger happy. Bit on what would have been a 3-0 pitch. 2-1 pitch. Strike. A lot of hitters make that mistake. A pitcher will be he'll lose the zone, and a hitter will just be like, I gotta do it. And then they'll swing, and then the pitcher will lock in again. Then you really look stupid. Here's the 2-2 to Hummel. Flare to left. Kwan is there to make the catch. And that's another 1, 2, 3 inning. And now we go to the 3rd. Tied at 0. Already 3rd inning. Wow. At least Astros fans they'd be like, well, look at our lineup. But man, their lineup is fully healthy. They are a dangerous team. Their pitching staff leaves more to be desired. Guys are hurt still. You know what? Let me take a look at Fangraphs real quick. Yeah, Yordan Alvarez. I think he's been out all year, and I don't think he'll be back this year. That's what I heard. Oh. Thing every team has done so far, we've only just re-signed Merrill and then traded for Lonzo and signed Larry Nance. Sup, Tyler? Then he got the Warriors. Nothing. That's tough. All right. EA is insane for this. Ineligible. Oh, BYU? You broke the honor code? Bro, that's crazy. That's just nuts at this point. So Gordon in there, and here's Bo Naylor leading off. Doing his little dance in the left-handed box. Do his dance. Pitch. And he ropes it foul down the right field side. That's one thing I've noticed. During this losing streak, the Guardians hitters have been nowhere near as aggressive as they usually have been. 173 average, 9 homers, 20 RBIs, 273 on base in 68 games. Pitch. Fouled it off. Like they'd be trying to jump on hitters, man. Jump on a pitcher. First pitch they see, if it's a good one, they'll be like smacking that sucker. Trying to get a homer, get a base hit out of it. Jump him before he gets comfortable. Kind of a good way to do it. Jump a pitcher before they get comfortable. Right? Obviously, you don't want to let a pitcher get locked in. Here's the 0-2 to Bo. Fouls it off. This would be the time where Bo Naylor would just go yard out of nowhere. After yesterday, I'm pretty sure he felt kind of sick to himself because they had that game won. Pitch. Fouled it off again. They literally had the game won. You know? But no. Bozo couldn't just, flash the camera. Bozo couldn't just put ass on the ball and just sit on it. Sit on it like a chicken on an egg. 0-2. Ball. Good job to lay off. Makes you wonder. It's like, couldn't like smother the ball or anything like a hockey goalie would. Pitch. Outside 2-2. Hey, okay, Bo. If Bo gets a walk out of this, I'll be surprised. I'll be impressed. I'll be very impressed. Here's the 2-2. Crushed it into the corner. Bo Naylor, leadoff double. Cam Smith just sits there and watches it. Gets to it kind of slowly, but leadoff double. And they're doing the freaking Indonesian boat dance. I don't know. I actually looked it up a little bit. I watched a video on it. It's like a traditional dance they be doing. These like kids be sitting on the front of like a kayak. You know, boat races? They be sitting on the front doing like a It's like, damn. Or farming, okay. But a leadoff double for Bo. Smacking ass. Pitch. A bunt. Moves the runner to third. So good job, Brian. You actually were useful for once. Wow, they actually figured out how to do a bunt to move the runner to third. I am surprised. Especially when you got Stephen Kwan on deck. 6 homers, 28 RBIs, 20 doubles on the year. 298 average. 30 multi-hit games. Tied for third in the American League. 103 hit games. 100, damn. 10 3-hit games. Tied for fourth. 100? Hey, you. We haven't even played 100 games yet. Here's the pitch to Kwan. Strike. Watch us not score him. Swear to God. Watch us not score. Runner scored 13 of 14 times with Stephen Kwan. Runner on third, less than 2 outs. Pitch. Oh, watch out. High inside. Pitch coming up. Pitch. Strike. Here's the 1-2 coming to Kwan. Pitch. And, he's a... Yep, of course. Slow dribbler, and he... Wow. 2 down. This team literally can't do crap. Wow. You don't have to run there, Bo. On a ball that didn't even get past the infield. Such an unserious team. So feeble. Pitch. And there's a pop-up for Fry. Out of play. Oh, my God. Lost 15. Give it up for lost 15. If we make it to 15 straight losses, that's just brutal. That'd be a franchise record by a long shot. Here's the 0-1 to Fry. Strike. Yeah. I thought we'd score, you know. I thought, oh, wow, we got in the third. Nope. This team can't even do that. Literally just hit the ball high anywhere to the outfield, and we score. 0-2. Throw to first. Got back in time. Oh, this team, man, they literally can't do anything right. Like, he didn't even have to run there. You make him commit to getting Quan out, and then you run. Right? Oh, well. 2. Fouls it back. Yeah, man. This team is so incredible. Oh, my God. Bo Naylor in the Savannah Bananas uniform? Okay. Okay. Wow. All right. The whole team belongs on the Savannah Bananas. They couldn't even beat them. I know that. 102. Low ball. I bet you the Guardians couldn't even beat the Savannah Bananas. Wouldn't even be shocked if these guys couldn't even beat the freaking Melonheads. The team of YouTube creators. Here's the 1-2 coming to Fry. Pitch. High ball 2. Like, all Steven had to do was hit the ball to the outfield. That is now 13 of 15 times the runner has not scored. Or has scored. They've scored, not scored twice. Here's the 2-2 to Fry. Oh, he steps off. Oh, pitcher violation. It's a full count now. Ah. Come on, man. Draw a walk here. Give J-Ram a chance. 41 pitches for Gordon now. Come on, let's get J-Ram to the plate. Payoff pitch. Ah, it's a strike 3. So nothing happens after the leadoff double. Classic Guardians. I'm not even surprised. Not even surprised. Oh, Naylor leadoff double. He's aura farming with the dance. The boat dance. They get him to third base. Doesn't matter. Because we can't simply just put the ball in the air. He hits the ball like that, but a little bit more in the air. Gets it, even like a slow dribbler. Make them come to the ball. I wouldn't even be mad with a swinging bunt in that situation. Really make them have to think about it. But anyways, looking at the Houston Astros situation right now, and I'm sure Astros fans aren't even tripping about the situation because they just swept the Dodgers with mostly a AAA team because guys are hurt. But I'm sure they'll be getting dudes back at some point. Seemingly. I don't really know for sure. This team is just so feeble, man. They may literally never win another game. Man. Injury report. God. They have a whole injured right now. Brennan Rodgers, Jeremy Pena, Luis Guillorme, Zach DeZenzo, Jordan, of course, Pedro Leon, Chaz McCormick, Jacob Melton. And they have a whole rotation's worth of pitchers who are out as well. Spencer Arrighetti, Ronel Blanco, JP France, Luis Garcia, Christian Javier, and Hayden Wesneski. Most of them have to deal with Tommy John, fractured thumb for Spencer, and JP had shoulder surgery last year. Whereas for the Bats, strained oblique, ouch. Last month, fractured rib for Pena, strained hammy, and then you got sprained hand, fractured hand, sprained knee, strained oblique, sprained ankle. Ouch. Brutal stuff, and there's already one out. That's how quick it was. Here's Zach Short. 667 average, 4 for 6, 3 RBIs. I believe he's a former Tiger. I think. Pitch. Strike. 5-1 Tigers. Wow. Sheesh. Yeah, they're going to be a wagon come playoff time. And here's short. Hits it short to Rocchio. 2 down. And here's the kid, Kennedy Corona. Just got called up today. Nice round of applause. As, of course, they put Christian Walker on the paternity list. Here's the first pitch. Ball. Here's the 0-1. Pitch. And now it's buffering. That's lovely. I love it when it randomly buffers. This. Gotta love Fubo. Yo, Fubo, how about you stop being ass for once and actually, like, work, behave yourself. All right. 0-2 count. Okay. Now it just went black for me. Okay. Dude, I freaking hate using this stupid ass site sometimes. Swear to God. I gotta refresh it. Happens to me every once in a while. Most days it goes like without a hitch. It's fine. Never problems. But nope. Some days it just wants to act stupid. And then my internet goes as slow as anything too. Like it doesn't want me to see what happened. Like, damn, like, can this thing go any slower? I mean, sheesh. Freaking internet's not even, like, my phone's not even loading up. What the hell? Why is everything going slower than freaking animal with no damn legs? The hell? You know what? I'm going to look it up on here. Since my phone wants to be at. Come on. Can't see nothing because Fubo decided to poop itself real quick. Hate when it does this. We be rolling, and then just goes into a freaking just has its own little mind of its own. Okay, well, there's still 2 outs. Okay. Okay, anytime you're ready, Mr. Fubo TV. Anytime you're ready to go, Fubo, I'm ready when you are. Piece of garbage. All right, so there's a runner on first. All right. Figured that would be. This thing's spazzing out. Oh, they walk Corona. All right. Okay, whenever you are. Okay, there we go. All right, so 1-0 count for Paredes, the leadoff hitter. Walking the leadoff hitter. Oh, he stumbled. Ooh. Come on, Tanner. You gotta be better than that, dude. What are we doing here? Okay, we're back. Oh, we are so back. No, we're not. We've never been back. Here's the 1-0. Pitch. Up and in. Now Tanner's going to forget how to pitch real quick here one time. So both teams get their first. Well, our first base runner was on a walk, I believe, and then we got a base hit from Bo. Here's the 2-0. There's us. That's a generous strike. I'll take it, though. Here comes the 2-1 to Paredes. Runner on first, 2 out. Nope, batter timeout. Guardians, of course, trying to avoid their 11th straight loss, which would tie multiple other losing streaks that long. 2-1. Pitch. There's a strike. 2-2. Just a dot right on the end of the corner there. Right on the corner. Right on the end of the strike zone. Mangum versus Vest. Ooh. All right. Put him away here, Tanner. Put him away, Tanner. The 2-2 to Paredes. Pitch. Grounder foul. Yeah, life as a Tigers fan right now must be like on cloud 9. Best team in the MLB. That's what happens when you actually spend money on good players and your development system actually churns out some studs. And Baez actually looks decent. He looked like he could barely do anything last year. It's crazy. 2-2 from Bybee. Pitch. Ball. Full count. Wow. 1 run scored by the Rays. 5 by the Tigers. Any other games coming up? Probably not. I doubt it. Big inning? Nah. Payoff pitch. Grounder right to third. J-Ram throws over to first, and that's another 3 outs. Wanted to say 1, 2, 3 inning, but unfortunately it wasn't that. So we go to the 4th. Still scoreless. That's crazy because if you look at through 9 innings, the last 2 games, only 1, 2 runs have been scored on either side. The Guardians have only scored 1 run. If you think about it, from game 2, we've scored only 1 run in the last almost 2.5 games. 1 run through 9 innings. You want to count extras? That's 2 runs. Ooh. And who are those runs mostly scored by? Actually, yeah. J-Ram and Quan. Nice. Ball. But that's what kills me. It's not just that we're losing. It's like our front office is doing nothing to fix it. Like, oh no, the building's on fire. Let's just sit here and watch it burn. Don't try to put out the fire. You know? Oh yeah, look at our lineup. It's like half AAA guys. Maybe we should, call up at least one of our top tier prospects to give him a little boost. And hell, how about this? Do what you did a couple years ago. Remember when they got Cole Calhoun? Scour the freaking buyout market, the waiver wire, the street, free agents. There might be some decent ones out there. I don't know. Maybe a team's DFAing somebody that you actually might like. But no, they'd rather keep this, what they have. So here's Gordon against J-Ram. Top of the 4th. Nobody out. No score. 0-1. Ball. Guardians had a runner on third, and then with Stephen Kwan at the dish, chance to score first again. But of course, Kwan just couldn't get the ball past the infield. Classic. 1-1. Fouls it off. This team cannot square up for crap, dude. If you wanted to fight these guys and you tell them to square up, they wouldn't be able to do it. They'd be looking all dweeby. Pitch. Oh, up and high and inside 2-2. As a right-hander, you look at 344 average, but 2 homers, 13 RBIs. Much better left-handed, of course. Pitch. Lines it. Base hit down the right side. That's going to kick off that little extension part. He's going to go for 2, and he's in there for a leadoff double. The second of the game. Back-to-back innings of a leadoff double. And if that ball hadn't kicked off that extension part, and if it would have went to the wall, that's a triple. That's a triple. Because, J-Ram, he's trying to ignite this offense. Slides in there. Says a little hello to fellow all-star Jose Altuve. 17th double of the season for J-Ram. Here's Carlos Santana. I'd try to steal here. He's against the lefty. Why not? Ball 1 inside. Really make Diaz have to work to try to get him out. At the plate. 10 home runs, 38 RBIs. He grounded out his first time up. Come on, base hit right here, please. Base hit. Pitch. Fouled it off. 1-1 count. Come on, Los. Give me a classic Los at bat, Work a base hit. Score J-Ram. Give us the lead. Here's the 1-1. Pitch from Gordon. Outside. Honestly, if I'm J-Ram, I'm kind of looking at him a little bit, how his tendency, and thinking, should I try to steal? I kind of glance over at Roki Odor at third and be like, should I? 2-1 from Gordon. Pitch. Did not go. Nope, 3-1. Are we going to get a classic Santana walk here? A vintage Santana walk? Oh, he was like, close to striking right there. Not striking up, but striking. That was close. 3-1 to Santana. The pitch. It's a strike. Okay. Pitch came back over the plate. Come on, Los. And he's going to take a timeout here. You see the Crawford boxes in left. It's like Houston's version of the short porch. Here's the payoff to Santana. The payoff pitch. Fouls it off. Okay, fouled it off. That pitcher was going to come back in the zone, and you were going to get rolling up if you stared at it. So, smart choice. That would have 100% been a strikeout. 100%. So, good call. Good call, fouling that off. Give me a base hit here. Give me a base hit. Payoff. And he hits it to left. But it's caught. And J-Ram obviously didn't go far. He's not stupid. I'm sure he went like, and then he got to read the trajectory of that ball. I don't know why. Again, he didn't really have to jump Trammell, but never know. He could have gotten duped by the ball somehow. So here's Nolan Jones. They're on second still. Come on, Nolan. Pitch. Nope. J-Ram's just sitting there like, man, what are you looking at me for? Man, I ain't going yet. This is not a smart time to go because the right box is open, so he'd have an unimpeded throw to third. Pitch. Strike. Oh, yeah, he's not going to score either. Until they show me that they can do this, I don't think they can. There's a look at the wild card standings. Red Sox, Rangers, Angels, Twins, and Royals up there. Here's the 0-1. Outside. Jones actually drew a walk his first time up. He was the first base runner of the game. Before Bo Naylor had that double to lead off last inning. Here's the 1-1. The 1-1. Pitch. Fly ball. Yeah, they're not going to score. These dudes are not, they're not even trying to like get base hits. They're trying to hit everything far and out of the park. Just get a damn base hit. Let Jose run, dude. God, I hate this damn team. Everybody behind Los is practically just trying to hit a homer. They want to make it 2-0. Bro, just get a base hit. Base hit scores J-Ram. Simple as that. Although these days, you never know. But give me a base hit here, Angel. Please? I beg of you, please? Pitch. Like, that is caught. Yeah, of course. Leadoff double. 3 straight outs. The classic Guardian method. We go to the bottom of the 4th. This team is ass. But yeah, again, everything's fine, right, Chris? Right, Chris Antonetti? Everything's good. Everything is fine and dandy in Cleveland, isn't it, Chris? You must be sitting in your lounge, whatever, maybe your office, thinking, yep, everything's good. Our lineup is is a bona fide AAA, not even a AAA. AA maybe lineup? A lot of these guys don't even belong in the majors. If you look at our lineup that we have today, only 3 guys would probably be on any other team, including the bad ones. Steven Kwan, J-Ram, and Santana. That's really it. Nobody else really would make a lot of those teams. But yeah, this is what they gave us after an ALCS appearance. They did diddly squat to, boost this roster with the added payroll from the playoffs. We got a little payroll boost from extra revenue. But no. You know what they spent it on? Blue seats. Thank God we got blue seats, man. Oh yeah, blue seats. Yeah. That's nice. You're doing stadium renovations for a team that stinks. Good job. Yep. At least you'll be able to show off those new seats when the stadium's half empty because nobody gives a damn about your damn team half the year. Because let me tell you something, right? When the Browns and the Cavs are playing, the Guardians right now, the way they're playing, nobody watching them. The Guardians are that team that you would have on in the background. Like I'd be doing a Browns game and I'll have the Guardians score in the backgrounds. Trust me, if the Cavs played as long as I hoped, yeah. Which they were close, but couldn't get to that conference final. They've won only 2 games since I've come back to streaming them. Sheesh. Here's the 1-0. Fouls it off. I'm convinced this team could get a leadoff triple and not score. Straight up. That's the way it is. Sad. Here's the 1-1 from Tanner. Up high, ball 2. That's the sad part. Our pitchers have to practically pitch a shutout for us to have a chance. Because once they score, it's over. We can't score for crap. 2-1. Miss. 2-2. Cam Smith, month of July, 355 average, 303 in June, 307 in May, 213 in March, April. So he got hotter and hotter as the months have passed. Here's the 2-2. Fouls it off the catcher. Tanner's going to need a new ball. This team is so incredibly feeble. But they asked for it. They're going to waste the entire J-Ram extension. The entire one. Yep. Here's the 2-2. Pitch. Oh, almost flung him up there, but just a bit outside. Full count. Because when he's up for another extension, I don't know if he'll be taking another hometown discount. He'd have to get like assurance from the organization that they're going to actually put a good team around him. Payoff pitch. Swing and a foul off down the third base side. Andrew Vaughn? Oh, wow. 3-run homer off of Yamamoto. Damn. Oh, and then an error. Ooh, that's tough. Again, full count to Cam Smith. Pitch from Bybee. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, Lightning, at least our pitchers have looked good. We have one of the best ERAs from our starters, but you know what? We don't get run support. That pisses me off. 5-game hitting streak for Jose Altuve. 500 average, 10 for 20, 3 home runs, 10 RBIs, 8 runs scored. Like our pitching actually looks somewhat good, but we can't score. Like what gives? First pitch strike. My one worry was our bullpen. Especially like the middle bullpen guys, middle inning guys, right? Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-2. 2,323 hits, second most among active players behind Freddie Freeman, but barely behind him. 2017 AL MVP, 3-time batting champ, 4 consecutive seasons of 200-plus hits. From 2014 to 2017. That's insane. So here's the 0-2 coming to Altuve. Pitch from Bybee. Grounder. Fair. Oh, it's foul. Oh, wow. Waiting for that umpire's sign, and he went foul. That was barely foul. Yeah, that was. Oh, yep. Oh. Because if it hits the dirt after the bag in fair play and then goes foul, that's a fair ball. But it hit the dirt before and then ducked foul. Yep. Here's the 0-2 again, the Altuve. The pitch from Bybee. Grounder. Rocchio gathers and throws. Got him. 2 down. No more than 1 run is crazy. I know, right? Yeah, back-to-back innings with leadoff doubles and you don't score. I know one thing. 3,000th hit. Wow. Was that Craig Biggio? Wow. June 28th, 2007. That's crazy. Here's the pitch. Took a bad hack at that one. Kind of got fooled. Yainer Diaz. Is this Yainer? Yeah. Hopped out his first time up. 0-1 count. 248 average, 12 homers, 37 RBIs for the catcher. The pitch. Chopper right back to the pitcher. And that'll be a 1-2-3 inning once again. Top of the 5th coming up. This is a lot like last night's game, or yesterday's game. Right? Gavin was rolling. I'm thinking, man, we'll get a couple runs here. I think we're set. It's funny. It's like, you actually think we're going to score runs, let alone 1 run? That's what makes me miss the old Guardian days, man. Like the old teams from the mid 2010s. Like I said, 2015 was when it started. The 2016, 17, 18, and 19 teams, that 4-year run of teams was among the best baseball we have seen in Cleveland overall. We had a freaking monster, both with the bats and on the mound. the rotation of domination, right? You had Kluber, Salazar, Carrasco, prime Carrasco, even Trevor Bauer before he went cuckoo. That was fun. And of course, Corey Kluber. Yep. Kluber, Carrasco, Salazar, Bauer, Clevenger. Yeah, Clevenger. Another one that went off the loony bin. Talk about being washed. Man. He was their closer at one point, too. That's even worse. Like, imagine having a chance to win a game and you go to Mike Clevenger. Man, you would have better chance of going to a pitching machine to win you a game. Straight up. Although these days you could literally have the pitching machine just, change pitches up. Bet you this Guardians offense would get struck out by a pitching machine. That's funny. It's been on some Family Guy. All right, so here's Will Wilson, 0 for 1, ball 1. This will be Gordon's 60th pitch of the evening. Pitch. Fouls it off. See, these guys could swing for the fences and the ball would only go 2 feet. These guys can't score up crap, dude. Like I said, I could score up to fight these guys and they wouldn't even do it. They couldn't even score up to fight somebody. They couldn't score up a ball on a tee. Pitch. High ball. 2-1. Yeah, like they legit could not square up a ball on a tee. That's how bad this team is. Pitch. Liner. Base hit for Will Wilson. Hey, Wilson! Rare base hit. Wilson! Castaway, man. Yeah. Yep. What Castaway? Legendary movie. Yeah. There are people out there that literally will talk to inanimate objects like they're real people. Pitch to Naylor is hit into right field. That's a base hit. Wow. You know what's better than 1 hit? How about 2? Whoa. Back-to-back base hits. Oh my God. Watch us squander it because we suck. Back-to-back hits for the bottom of the order. Bo Naylor just puts it in the right field. See what happens when you don't try to hit a homer every time? Just base hit. Station to station. If they throw you a meatball, you crush the meatball. If they throw you a pitch that's not a meatball, that's actually got some stuff on it, just put it in the outfield. Hit a base hit. Make that ball touch grass. Right? Simple as that. But no, they'll find a way to squander it. They'll find a way to squander it. What are they going to squander this chance to score? Here's Brian Rocchio. Pitch. Trying to bunt again. He'll take the out at first, so... Oh, now we got 2 guys on first, on second and third. At least Brian understands the assignment. But I hate giving up outs. Here's pitch to Kwan. I to the pitcher. It's going to go off the bag. Hope the pitcher's all right. He's doing a push-up. And that's how they score, I think. No, the base is loaded. No, okay, he did score. Okay, I was like, did he score? Freaking score bug operator took his time updating, and the Guardians do score a run. That's one way to do it. Just hit one off the damn pitcher. He was doing push-ups on the freaking mound. Hope he's okay, though. And I think he's all right. They might... Is he done? Watch this. A comebacker. Right in your living room, off the dome. Ouch. Kind of remind me of what happened to Cade Smith. But Cade got saved by the brim of his hat. That was almost right off the dome piece. So, oh, it's first and... Okay. First and second. All right. First and second with one out for David Fry. Guardians up 1-0. We scored a run. Now can they score two? Okay, so Gordon is still in the game. Okay. I don't think he was even that hard hit of a ball. But we'll see. He might be literally seeing stars or miniature faces of Orbit, that mascot. Orbiting. Nah, I know it's not a joke, but seriously though, that's a dangerous situation, right? Taking one damn near off the dome. It doesn't even seem like that was really hit that hard. The fact that he's even still like functioning right now is a good sign. Because I mean, you look back, you see some guys get hit off the dome. I think it was taken off by the hat again. He might have been saved by the tip of his glove or the brim of his hat, just like Cade. Yeah, I think he was saved by his hat. So 1 out, 2 on. Guardians actually lead. A rare lead for the Guardians lately. Before yesterday, the last time the Guardians led in a game was game 2 against the Tigers, where we scored in the bottom of the first. That was the only one we get. Again, the Guardians haven't won a game in almost 2 weeks now. Here's David Fry. Here's the first pitch. Outside, ball 1. Again, that's what happened to Cade. Look at this, right off the brim. It buzzed right by the brim against the Mariners. Yep. Here's the 1-0 to Fry. And, of course, he pops it up like a bum. This loser literally can't do anything right. That's the only one we're going to score because we can only score 1. Can't score more than that. Like, that's the most derpiest freaking way to score a run, too. So 2 down, and now here's Jose Ramirez. Just to be a great time for him to put one in the Crawford boxes. A foul out in a double, the leadoff double. 14 homers, 39 RBIs. Quan on first, Bo on second. Pitch coming from Gordon. Pitch. Meatball down the middle, doesn't even bother. But again, there's the pitch off the dome piece. Runner obviously he dove because he thought maybe the ball would come home, but nope. Here's the 0-1 to Ramirez. Pitch. Strike. Oh, that's a ball. Ooh. 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 This would be a great time for a ball to the Crawford boxes. Just saying. All right, here's the 1-1 to J-Ram. Checks the runners. Pitch. And there it goes. Crawford boxes. Look out. It's gone. 3-run homer. Skin you shall receive. What is this? A multi-run inning? Is that legal? 3-run homer for Jose Ramirez. 4-0 Guardians. Is that legal? I'm literally wondering, is that legal? Right? Pitch. And here's Santana. Fly ball to right center, and that'll end the inning. But not before Jose Ramirez gives the Guardians their largest lead since the game against the Cardinals when they scored 5 runs, or no, 6 runs in an inning, and then promptly responded to blow it the next 2. So yeah. And by the way, I did get spoiled, of course, by freaking ESPN, but that gave me a chance to set up my home run call. Yep. I had to put on a poker face so you guys would know that nothing happened. Crawford boxes, look out below. That's gone. I asked. That would be a great time for a Crawford box shot. It's exactly what we got. A 3-run homer. It's pretty sad. Oh, this is the most runs we've scored in an inning since that game against the freaking Cardinals. It's sad. That is so damn sad. Is that legal? I'm going to actually tweet that on my. I'm going to say that. 4 runs in an inning? Is that legal? Is that legal? Oh, that's funny. Actually, did we score 3 in an inning one time, or am I tripping? Was that out? I think that was out west. Yeah. We came back from the West Coast trip and then looked like ass since. So bottom of the 5th coming up here. Let me change the thing here. There we go. Here's Tanner Bybee. Think about this. How long has it been since he pitched with a lead? It's been, I think, a little bit, actually. Here's Caratini. Gavin's like, I wish you guys could have done that for me. 1-0. Swing and a miss. Luis Ortiz is at home thinking, hey, man, they did it for me a couple times. Just saying. Ow. I pinched my neck. That hurt. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. Fly out for Victor Caratini. 1-1. Ball. Hang on, I gotta tweet something out, guys. You already know. You already know. Ding dong. Hello. Goodbye. Ow, I hurt. Ah, damn. 2-1. Chopper foul. That hurt like a Dickens, man. Dang, did it? That hurt like a cheek on a stick. That's a legendary Vine video. 2-2 count for Caratini. 2-2. Fouls it off. Oh, I've never been so happy. Never been so happy to see such a wonderful sight in my life. All right. Here's the 2-2. Chopper. Oh, that's a base hit. I thought Bobby was going to snag that. Damn you. Hey, yo, J-Ram. What pitch is that? Yeah. There we go. Home run pitch. I thought for sure. I thought he was going to snag that. Yeah, it's not. Oh, yeah, he had a 3-run appearance this last time. He had a 3-run lead. He did? I don't think I streamed that game. That's right. I did stream it. The 3 home runs against the Cubs. Duh. That's right. Because then I called them blowing it right after. Oh, here's Bo Naylor, but luckily the runner didn't take off. Oh, I swear to God, dude. He's a catcher who can't be a catcher. You're like Gary Sanchez. Bad Dog always wrote around about him. He's the lazy catcher. I think Bo is kind of on that scale. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss to Hummel. It's up to Tanner to put up zeros. We got him a lead. Can he put up a 0? It's up to him. He's got to put up a 0 here. Get us back to the plate. 1-1. Pitch. Swing and a miss. That was funny. I was like, is it legal? I will make it legal. Here's the 1-2. The pitch. Ah, ball. I can't even be confident that we can hold this lead either. The 2-2 pitch. Fly ball. Right field. Playable. And it goes foul. Nolan had it. He gave it a long look, but it went foul. Okay. All right. Man, where would we be without JRM? That guy's like looking at the glove. What the heck's the security dude looking at? Gotta keep an eye on the to Hummel. Pitch. Huh? Ball 3. Come on, Tanner. I swear to God, dude. We got a lead. Raise off the lead, brother. Come on, Tanner. This is not the time to start nibble, 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 nibble. God. He's trying to Picasso him. Just blow him away, bro. Come on. Paid you all this money. Now you suck. God. Payoff pitch. Into right field, and away we go. And this is going to probably end up, if this loser blows this lead, take away his contract. Is there a way you can rescind the money you gave him? We gave you a 4-0 lead. Your job is to preserve it, you bum. Okay? God, get Tanner, brother. Evan would be like, oh, I'm going to turn in the freaking Ace Corey Kluber right now. I'm going to freaking shut these losers down. Oh my God. Only Tanner would blow another freaking lead like this. Could give him a 17-run lead and he'd still blow it. Trammell. Outside. Nibble, 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 nibble. Nibble, nibble, nibble. Hey, Tanner, pissing me off. We got you a lead. Your job is to preserve it. You bum. Gave you all that money and you suck ass right after we got a lead. Ball to... He's trying to blow it. He's trying to blow it. Now this bozo can't throw strikes. Tanner, you're ass, bro. You're ass, dude. You're literally ass. 2-0. Hey, a strike. Woo! Can't even freaking get happy about having a lead because this Baltimore here will blow it and almost immediately. Because they've done that before. Many times, actually. 1. Fly ball. And it's a 3-run homer. Tanner, get off the mound. You are literally ass, bro. Got you a 3-1 or 4-0 lead and you blow it on almost on one swing. Tanner, I would rescind your contract if I was the Guardians, bro. My God, you freaking stink. To Taylor Trammell. You want to win, bro? Are you trying to lose? Hey. Well, gee, Tanner, maybe if you threw strikes and not meatballs, you'd be good. This loser's trying to lose. He wants to see us lose again and again and again. Like I said, I am convinced we could score 17 runs, even 30 runs. Blow the doors off. 30-run lead. We'd lose 31-30 because this loser right here. Loser can't even get out. Hey, Tanner, the objective? Put up goose eggs and get outs. You're doing neither. Pitch. This dude sucks. Oh my God. If I'm Carl, I'm surprised Carl didn't go out there and be like, look, grab him on his shoulders and be like, back in. Okay? Do you want to win? Or are you like Luis, betting on losing streak or something? Hey, we got an out. Hey! About damn time, you freaking loser. God. Man, it's so funny because he's the one that gives up the tank shot, but he looks all pissed. They're like, bro, you should be pissed at yourself, fool. You're the one throwing the pitches. Here's Kennedy Corona. Walked his first time up. Pitch. 4-0 lead disappears almost just like that. I don't even know. Are we going to score any more the rest of the game? Probably not. Here's the 0-1. Get a 4-0 lead. Damn near blow it instantly. What is with our pitchers getting a lead and then blowing it and sucking ass? You'd think a lot of pitchers would get a lead and they'd feel like, okay, let's go. You know what? Lock them in the freaking clubhouse until the freaking game, until they're up. Don't let them see a score. Don't let them see a score. We'll look at the scoreboard. Because I think they do, and then we got a lead. I can be a jerk off now. I can go out here and burp around. Wow. Now pitch. Now we can't throw strikes. Tanner, like, you're pissing me off, dude. If I'm Antoinetti, I'm almost ready to yank your contract. Payoff pitch. Fouls it off. We scored 4 runs and then almost immediately blow it right after. Attempted murder as our new production. That's funny. I'm not going to have a voice by the time this damn freaking season's over. My God. Payoff pitch. Grounder. Rocchio fields. Throws it over. They got him. 2 down. But it's just so funny how that works. Even yesterday, we had a lead. Before that, Gavin was pitching like his ass was on the line. Every inning. Like I told him, you go out there and put up a goose egg or you're DFA'd, bitch. So then he's like, goose egg, goose egg, goose egg, goose egg, goose egg. We score a run. Well, but it wasn't on him, though. I'm not going to blame it on him. He did his thing. That's not even on Gavin. Gavin pitched a gem. Best outing of the year for him by far. Same thing with Joey Cantillo. Last time we saw him, he pitched his best outing. Pitching overall was great. But one bad pitch in extra innings cost us. Every damn time. The Cardinal game, this game, the game against the freaking Cubs. God, get a lead. We poop our pants. You give Tarek Skubal this lead? Oh, he is winning every game. The Guardians used to have a streak with Corey Kluber in them where when they'd score 4, it was an automatic W most times. 0-2. Ball. Yeah, there's a Family Guy episode where freaking Brian's tripping on acid. You know, he's tripping on LSD, and there's like a scary ass scene that I don't like. It's like a jump scare. I'm not trying to get jump scared on freaking stream here. 1-2 to Paredes. Fouls it back. Now watch us not score any more runs the rest of the game. I think we can score more. I just don't think we will. 1-2. Ah, okay, that's a ball too. And now my thing buffering again. I bet you it's tied. Wouldn't be surprised. Fubo is buffering like, oh, here we go. 2-2. Yep, of course. Okay. Wow, took him not even a half inning. 2-2. And this game's tied. Good job, Tanner. You freaking loser. Get off my mound. Took you 1 inning to blow it. Good job. Good job. Get off my mound. You're done. You're done. Lead and not even an inning. Take his contract and tear it up. To the independent leagues you go, buddy. Bye. We gave you a 4-run lead. You blew it again. Unbelievable. We can't have a lead. We literally cannot have a lead with this weak-ass, bum-ass team. 4-run lead? 3-run lead? 6-run lead? I'm convinced we could score 20. We'd find a way to lose 21-0 or 21-20. DFA, Bybee, or send him down, or like not even a single mound visit. This dude is the most unserious pitcher on our team. We literally can't have anything on this damn team. We just give him a 4-run lead and he squanders it. The very next half inning. Took him a half inning to blow it. We score runs in any inning, we blow it. We can walk off a game and somehow still blow the lead. This team is just, they don't want to win. And now Matt Festa is coming in for Tanner Bybee. Of course he is. Dude, Tanner, like, bro, you suck, dude. You're ass. Whole ass. Give him a 4-1 lead, and he blows it immediately. Gave him a 4-1 lead, and he blew it instantly. This dude sucks, dude. I'm convinced, like I said before, I'm convinced wholeheartedly we could score 17 runs and we'd blow it. We'd lose 18-17. So here's Matt Festa, aka Stephen Vogt's favorite pitcher. And here I thought Tanner would be able to put up a 0. No, he can't do that. God forbid he puts up a 0 after we score. Nobody seems to want to do that. Freaking loser ass team, dude. Loser ass team. I'd send Tanner to the clubhouse, bro. Go back to the hotel. Your ass, bro. Gave you a 4-1 lead and you pitch like ass. What is it with our pitchers and just sucking balls whenever we get a lead? 26 games, 1-2 record. Ass sucks, ass. Don't even care. Can we even get out of this inning? Pitch. Foul. Four-run lead. Blew it instantly. Literally. No time at all. Pitch. Grounder. To first. The flip. Got him. And they get out of that. But it's, of course, tied at 4. Because Tanner Bibee literally forgets how to be a good pitcher when we get a lead. Never seen that before. Oh, wait. We literally saw it last time I streamed this dumbass. I might just not stream a Tanner Bibee start ever again if this is what it's going to be. If he's going to pitch like a damn loser when we get a lead. Nah. No. And we gave this loser an extension? Shane Bieber better be the next coming of prime Corey Kluber. Because, my God, dude, this is ridiculous. What really kills me is we're putting all our hope and faith on 2 pitchers coming back from a major elbow injury. I don't even know what we're going to see from John Means. I guess the good thing is, whenever John Means, if and when he pitches this year, he's not going to have any real pressure. He'll be able to come out here and just pitch. No pressure. Matthew Boyd came out there and he was pitching with a division lead on the line and playoff aspirations with a playoff level team. I remember Matthew Boyd's debut with us. That dude cooked the damn Cubs. Like they couldn't touch his stuff. No, let's not bring back Matthew Boyd. Really tore my heart out was when I believe I think he said he called the Guardians. He was kind of like, sorry, I'm not coming back. I'm like, it's not your fault. Our owners are dumbass, cheap losers that don't want to win games and be consistent in winning. It's all about the pocketbook for them. So here's Nolan Jones. Oh, 1. Outside. This team just flat out stinks. DJ Khaled. A walk and a fly out for Nolan Jones. 1-1. Grounder fielded by the second baseman over to first, out number 1. Like I said, we're probably not going to score the rest of the game. I'd be shocked if they score another run the rest of the game. Legit. Like, this team doesn't want to win. I mean, it's like they haven't had a lead in so long, they forget how to pitch with one. Here's Ana Martinez. Pitch. Strike. No, it's a ball. Ooh. Got a lead for the first time in how long? Scored 4 runs and then pooped it away instantly. Damn. Oh, 1-0. 2-0. All I'm going to say is Tanner Bibee better not look at Twitter. That's all I'm going to say. 2-0. I didn't tweet anything about it either. I'm just saying. People aren't too happy. But Tanner goes out here and pitches like a timid little loser when he has a lead. I don't know what gives. 2-1. Lands it into left field. Fair ball for Ana Martinez. That's a 1-out double. He'll slide in easy. And another runner in scoring position. Woo! Yeah, let's score some more so we can blow that one too. 13th double of the year. That's now, I think, the 3rd straight inning with a double. Pretty impressive. Bottom of the order is actually contributing. I'm shocked. So Ana Martinez takes his lead off second. Here's Wilson. Outside. Gordon's almost at 80 pitches. Fly out in a single and a run for Will Wilson. Throw to second. They're not even showing. Camera guy doesn't bother to show what happened, but he's safe at second. He got back in time. Here's the 1-0 to Wilson. Pitch. Strike. Stares at it. Astros bullpen is active. Pitch. Fouls it off. Damn, Luke's. 1-2 count for Wilson. And then Bo Naylor on deck. And then, of course, you have Rocchio. I would love to them to see Wilson switch spots here with Martinez. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Stinks. Players like him, why they're small market, my God. Yelich just cashed me 60. Because it's Christian Yelich. And the Brewers got in. Here comes the manager. Yeah, they're going to take him out now. Okay. So it looks like a spotty. Yep, he's out there to take out Gordon. So Stephen O'Kurt will come in to face Bo Naylor with 2 down here in the top of the 6th. Team really got a 4-0 lead, and they blew it instantly. Can't even be happy when we have a lead. Literally. Every time we get a lead, we freaking just take a diarrhea dookie on the freaking mound. Every time. If you look, it's like we get a lead almost immediately after. We give up runs right after. And you know this team ain't going to add. By the way, how about this? So earlier today, it was announced that immersive sports and entertainment venue Cosm is set to build its 5th location in Cleveland. Right across, I believe it's going to be right across the street from Rocket Arena. If you don't know what a Cosm is, think of the Sphere in Vegas, but a bar. And it's like half a big ass screen, right? It's a big ass screen, wrap around, like a semi-sphere almost. And you get like a bar setting behind it, like a restaurant. Think of like a sports bar with a giant ass screen on it. And like when you watch events, it looks like you're there. It's pretty dope. So here's another lefty. It's Stephen O'Kurt. Now in to face off against Bo Naylor. I went to my brother's game. Can you please tell me who scored for us? Well, we had a little dribbler base hit RBI for Kwan. The ball hit the pitcher on a comebacker. 6 of 22 inherited runners scored. 35 games, 1-2 record for Mr. O'Kurt. Pitch to Bo. Runner on second. Ball outside. J-Ram had a 3-run homer, which put us up 4-0. And then almost immediately after that, freaking Taylor Trammell 3-run homer. And then Isaac Paredes solo shot. That's how we got here. Here's the 1-0 to Bo. Ball 2. A double, a single, and a run for Bo. I'm surprised no one's been trying. They're not trying to steal. Get, into third base. But now with 2 outs, I don't think they're going to do that. 2-0. 3-0. Here's the 3-0 pitch. Outside, ball 4. He wanted no part of Bo Naylor. He wanted no part of Bo. But yeah, Cleveland's going to be getting this really cool looking immersive sports facility thing. It's like Cosm. Look it up. Sports and entertainment venue. Yeah. Pretty dope. So here's Brian Rocchio. 2 sack bunts. Fouls it off. It'd be so funny if he actually hit like a big hit here. Double or something. 165 average, 8 RBIs on the year. Naylor on first. Martinez still on second. Here's the 0-1 from O'Kurt. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Damn, we're not scoring anymore. We're done scoring tonight, guys. I just got that bad feeling. I think we're done scoring. Pitch. Liner. He's hit. Corner. Here comes Martinez. He will score. Oh my God. Where's Bo at? Yo, where's Bo? Bo's coming in and he scores. Okay, Brian. I dare them to blow this damn lead. I swear to God, bro. Swear to God. RBI double for Brian Rocchio. 6-4 guards. Look at my freaking shortstop, Brian Rocchio, man. See, he puts it right in the corner. Bo running, man. Yeah, not a chance at that one. 5th double of the year for Brian. Hey, let's add some more. How about we have a 10-run inning? No way they blow that one, right? Pitched from O'Kurt. I get the top of the order. Stephen Kwan, 1 for 3. Brian Rocchio success. Who would have ever seen that coming? Wow. Here's the 0-1 to Quan. Swing and a miss. Just over the glove of the third baseman. That close to robbing us of 2 RBIs there. Pitch. Bloops it into left. Trammell gets in there and makes the catch. But again, the Guardians add 2 more. Courtesy of none other than Brian Rocchio. Rare success for Brian, and now we go to the bottom of the 6th up 6-4. I dare them to blow this lead. I swear to God, I dare them. They better not. Swear to God, bro. Stuff might get thrown around this place if they blow this lead. I'm tempting them, so I better shut up. Wow. Remember, he bunted twice, too. In-play runs compliment of Brian Rocchio. That's probably the one redeeming quality of Bo Naylor, is his speed. You know Austin Hedges' slowpoke ass ain't getting around third that quick. We would have only scored 1. But hey, guys, guess what? That's 2 multi-run innings. Whee! When was the last time we did that? Whee! So how about Brian Rocchio being the source of those runs? Never thought I'd see that. Now the challenge is to put up a goose egg on the mound. Matt Festa faces Altuve. First pitch strike. Bottom 6. 0-1 count. Altuve is 0-2. Here's the 0-1. Ooh, outside ball. Problem with Altuve is he's like insanely hard to get out. So, I mean, to get him out twice in a row, that's pretty impressive. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss. But I think the big thing is, look who's around him. You know, in the old days, he had George Springer, he had Correa, he had Alvarez. You know, he still has Pena, but he's hurt. And Alvarez is hurt too, so they always had run support. Pitch. Popped him up. Here comes the infielders. It'll be J-Ram making this one. And out number 1. I think Tanner Bibee just needs to lock in, right? Clark Schmidt, 15-day IL, expected to undergo Tommy John. 4-4, 3.32 ERA in 14 starts. That's tough, man. They're in such dire straits in the Bronx. Stroman? Yeah, Marcus Stroman is their number 3 pitcher. And here's a fly ball for Diaz. Quan makes the good read on that. Had me scared for a second. I thought it might have got past him. I thought it might have gone to the little windows over there in the deep left field. They look like garage doors over there. I think that's the bullpen area almost. But he got to it. Damn, that's crazy. So 2 down here in the bottom of the 6th. And that one is gone. So much for putting up another goose egg. Caratini. Well, damn. I was like, well, damn. It's illegal for us to have a goose to put up a goose egg. Here's Hummel. Fly out earlier. He's 1 for 2. He's shaped like Trevor Bauer. that's tough. That's tough. Pitch. Ball. Someone said Tanner Bibby's shaped like Trevor Bauer. That's tough. He's got the Trevor Bauer build. Oh, that's tough. 2-1. Ball. Now this loser's gonna freaking fold. Oh my God, can we just hold a damn lead for an inning? My God. They got Paul Sarah World. Ah. Damn. 3-1. Ball 4. Oh, Stephen Vogt, you don't want to win games. He's actively selling. They need to investigate him for betting. I'm concerned. He is selling. He's punting. Hey, Matt Festa. You gotta actually not be ass, bro. Okay. Man, we're supposed to lose. I want you to throw a meatball right down the middle here. Okay? Down the middle. I'm talking middle meatball. We're supposed to lose. The Dolans specifically told us to lose and suck ass. So then people will lose interest and they won't care when this team eventually moves in like 5 years. I'm just joking, but no. No. Pitch to Trammell. He had the 3-run homer last time up. That made it 4-3 Guardians. 1-0 count for Festa. I don't know why Stephen Vogt's in love with this guy. He loves him so much. Grounder, snagged, and oh my God, we got through an inning with a lead. Oh my. We actually got through an inning with a lead, even though we did give up a run. But we still have a lead. But it's a 1-run lead. You know the Guardians love their 1-run leads. I'm telling you, we could literally score 7 runs and be up 13-5. And by the time the inning's over, it would be 13-12. Not even kidding. They do this to us. We actually got through an inning with a lead. Wow. Oh, I see. We're at the point in the season where we're calling Tanner Bibby's extension a mistake. I think it's just the fact that he hasn't pitched through the lead in so long. Well, I mean, he pitched through the lead against the Cubs, blew it. I don't even remember the last time he had a lead before that game. But I'm still like I'm saying, Festa gets DFA'd when Stefan comes back. I'm tired of Matt Festa. I don't know what the love affair is with him. But what they're going to do is they're going to send down freaking Zabrowski or one of the other promising arms in our pen and keep that loser Festa up. So we can keep festering in our freaking pen. I mean, yeah. So here's David Fry. First pitch is a strike. Pop out last at bat. He's 0 for 3. Pitch. Fly ball. Another pop out. You know, David, maybe you should just not play in the majors. I would honestly have started him off in AAA a little bit. Let him get used to playing again after not playing all year. But I guess they're so desperate for offense, they bring him back, and some people might have actually have a theory that he might have been rushed back. That he's not fully ready. Wouldn't surprise me. Here's J-Ram. Homer last time up, and a high fly ball, deep left, but not deep enough, just shy of the boxes. I know we didn't homer because I didn't get the alert. I was going to say, there's no way I missed the alert, right? A homer. Yep, solo shot. Of course. Here's Santana. Flew out last at bat, 0 for 3. I was going to say, I knew Ramirez didn't hit a homer because I didn't get the alert. And here's a grounder to third, out number 3. God, Santana, why don't you just walk to first base? And that is a 1-2-3 inning. So great job, guys. We got a lead, and then let's. Oh, man. I hate this team. I feel bad for Class A. I mean, they might have the record for most one-run games in the MLB by the time this is over. God. Reminds me of the Blue Jackets a few years ago when it seemed like they were going for the record for most overtime losses in the NHL. Paul Sewald. Oh, brother. Matt Festa, of course. They gave this dude money instead of Matthew Boyd. There were some pretty decent relievers out there, I'm pretty sure. We went after none of them. But Paul Sewald, right? I'm sure there were some good ones out there they could have went after. A lot of people say, I wish Dan Gilbert owned the Guardians. Well, he can't own them because they're going to be under David Blitzer, but Dan could join the ownership group. He could be the pockets of the group, supply the money, or give them a boost of funds. Because David Blitzer, he's notorious for being, I guess, a low-key aggressive owner when it comes to spending. His teams always spend. Especially the Devils have been known to spend some money on guys. I don't know what other teams he owns, but 15 games, 1-1 record, 5.68 ERA, 12 2/3 innings, 2 walks, 16 Ks, and a 2.65 average. For Paul SeaWorld, come to SeaWorld. Here's the 1-0 coming. Strike to short. It's the 8-9-1 hitters due up in the bottom of the 7th. It's crazy. It's the bottom of the 7th, and this has only been a 2-hour stream so far. Wow. 1-1. Fly ball. Playable in center. Martinez will come in and make the catch. 1 down. I mean, I'm not saying Seawald sucks, but like, really? Like, this team is so unserious when it comes to spending money. Here's Kennedy Corona, a walk and a ground out. Tells me that Kate might not be available because he blew the hell up last night or yesterday. It was a 1-1 game in extras, and this dude blew up. Ugh. Worst outing of his career, I think. 0-1. So I think they're just giving him a day off to gather himself. You don't want to throw him out there in another situation like this. But I always say, pitching with a lead is way different than pitching with a tie game. Here's the 0-2 to Corona. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Welcome to SeaWorld. Man, I don't know why, but when I was a kid, well, I know why, because it was actually a dope-ass show. But when I was a kid, I was a big-ass Yu-Gi-Oh fan. And I say SeaWorld, like Pegasus from the show, right? The main villain would say his one of his best, I guess, monster card things. Moon World. SeaWorld. I don't know why. I just welcome to SeaWorld, buddy. Here's Isaac Paredes. Had the solo shot in the 5th. The solo shot to tie the game at 4. Here's the 1-1. Pitch. Ball 2. Two, 1. Ball 3. Come on, dude. Stop pitching around, man. Attack these guys. Oh, you say attack them, and then they give up a homer. Well, yeah, there's ways to attack hitters. You know? Not throwing meatballs. 3-1. Swing and a miss. Full count. All right, here we go. Full count. Payoff pitch to Paredes. The pitch. Popped him up. Santana comes in to make the catch. Kind of almost had like snow cone that thing, but made the catch regardless, and that is it for that. We go to the 8th. Up 6-5. Steal Rocha's thing because Rocha and his dad are moving to a new house. I don't even think Rocha even cares that. That's not his thing. That's the LA Knights thing. Technically, LA Knight could go after Rocha for doing that. Because that's his thing. Yeah. LA Knight. Yeah. But then Rocha started doing it. And with me being a common watcher of their stuff, it started to latch onto me. It's like a leech. Just started doing it. Not like Rocha will really care. Rocha's probably like, I don't give a damn. Because that's not Rocha's thing. Like I said. That's LA Knight's thing. Oh. Zach Gallen versus Yu Darvish. You. Oh, man. You know what's crazy? It took a few weeks for me to go from essentially talking about who we could trade for at the deadline to who we could probably trade away at the deadline. Now, I'm not going to do videos on who we could possibly trade because I think it's pretty obvious to know who we're going to probably trade away. Carlos Santana, Lane Thomas, maybe Paul Sewald. maybe Jacob Junis. A lot of expiring deals or veteran guys, like, mainly expiring contracts. We're not going to trade away core players, obviously. But you know how this front office is. They're delusional. They're going to make a trade for somebody. And all it's going to take is for them to win 2 of these 3 in Houston, go out to Chicago, kick their butt. But here's Hector Neris with the Angels and the Braves, 23 games, 3-1 record, facing Nolan Jones. All it takes is them to take 2 out of 3 or so in Houston somehow, but you never know. Sweep the hell out of the Sox, and then you come out of the break against 4 mid-ass teams. And took a shot off the chest area. He goes down, but I think he's all right. Needs some help getting up. Probably a little woozy. Looks to maybe got his clock rearranged. Ooh, his clock knocked off. Ooh, I better watch what I say. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Stop it. Bort. Right off the shoulder. Ouch. Thank God. Of course, these guys are armored up like a football player back there. They practically got goalie freaking padding back there, man, because you have this little ball, right? I think it's like a pig's, like a cowhide, something, a baseball, getting whipped at you possibly at almost 1,000. Well, 1,000 RPM plus possibly 100 miles per hour, not to mention possibly having it get hit off a bat. That's why they got to wear all that armor back there. But if you ask the umps, do they like their job? They'd say, hell yeah. You know what they need? Like glasses, like the heads-up display. Now that would be cool. Like it'd have like the box in the heads-up display in front of them, and then they could see like where the ball goes, zip, ring, and they go, oh, more accurate. But I don't think they'd ever do that. 1 from Neris, outside, 2-1, like what they did, like what they would have in fighter jets, but like in like a sunglass format, heads-up display somehow, like Ray-Bans almost. 2-1, swing and a miss. 2-2. Nolan Jones 0 for 2. Nolan Jones. Nolan Jones. 2-2. Fouls it off. Funny enough, most of our base hits have come via left field hits. One, that the hit that scored the first run of the game for us went off the pitcher. 2-2. And that's nice snag. Oh, but he lost the ball. And Nolan Jones will reach on a derpy infield single. Welcome to Cincinnati, Ohio, home of lifeless baseball. No, that's Cleveland. Thank you very much. This is a rare occurrence. This is a rare occurrence. We're actually scoring. But then, of course, we score. We blow it. Here's Angel Martinez against the righty Neris. Pitch. Strike. Philly fans, of course, remember Hector Neris. Double and a run so far for Angel Martinez. 0-1 count. Runner on first. Nobody out. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Swung out of his helmet. Here's the 0-2 to Martinez. Pitch. Popped it up. And that's out number 1. For anyone wondering if the situation called for it, would we see Kyle Manzardo? No, he's on the family emergency list. Not paternity, and not bereavement. I believe his mother's having a heart transplant. So, of course, makes sense. He wants to be with his family in that situation, you know. Hope everything goes well with that. I know the dangers of transplants. I've heard of people having, bad reactions to it. Their body literally, rejects the new organ. That does happen. Hopefully, this goes without a hitch. Hopefully, it's good. The body accepts the new heart. And hopefully, she has a wonderful rest of her life. Also, shout out to the donor, too. Coming up clutch with the new heart. So here's our first pinch hitter, Daniel Schneemann. 8 homers, 22 RBIs, 213 average, on base of 295. Pitch. Strike. Maybe that's why Kyle's been struggling. He had that in the back of his mind. Because obviously that's something that you would have scheduled. So he probably kept thinking about it. Couldn't stop thinking about it. And he wasn't locked in. Outside. It's a ball. 1-1. I'm trying to think. I think all we have left on the bench is Austin Hedges and John Kenzie Noel. And J-Rod, too. Ugh. Really don't want to see him out there. Blooper foul. Have to try it again. It just sucks about Kyle being gone, though. Because Junk mashes lefties. Not very good against righties. Here's the 1-2 to Schneemann. The pitch from Neris. Right? Eventually. Oh, throw to first. He wanted to see how long I'd hold the. You'd think I was like frozen or something. Nope. Neris is just standing there staring. All right, here we go. 1-2 coming to Schneemann. The pitch. It's a ball. That could have went either way. That's an ump discretion pitch, honestly. He felt that was a little lower. Got lucky there. Come on, Schneemann, give me a base hit here. The 2-2. All 3. All right. Come on, Daniel. Damn, Daniel. Damn, Daniel. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. And, watch out. Get back. There you go. Jones steals second. Don't hurt yourself. We're already short, 2 outfielders. We don't need another one going down. Well, I know we're down 1 outfielder for sure, and don't tell me he hurt himself. Not like it would matter. They would still not call up freaking Chase. Oh, God. Now Nolan's hurt. That slide was ugly as hell, though. Like his feet got taken out from underneath him. And look how he's coming out of the game. So John Kenzie Noel will come in to replace him. Now, Jonk isn't the slowest guy, but it does have power. So he'll slot in to the 6 hole. Two down here in the top of the 8th. And here's Bo Naylor. He's actually had a pretty good game. Big run on second. Pitch from Neris. Strike 1. So the way this is setting up, top of the 9th, right now would be Rocchio, Kwan, and Fry. 0-1. Ball. I need some more runs, damn it. I hate him easy with it. Right? Always feel so uneasy with a 1-run lead. 2 or 3 runs would be nice here. Pitch. Swing and a miss. But of course, it's the whack bottom of the order, so. Although they have been doing most of the work, believe it or not. Nunez. Pitch. Ball. 2-2. People in the group chat I'm in are joking because the Guardians, we know what they're going to do. If Nolan has to go on the IL, they ain't going to call up Chase. No, they're going to call up someone else. 2-2. Swing and a miss. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Up 6-5. And we'll see who comes in. My guess is it'll be Hunter Gaddis. I don't think it would be Cade. Because he blew up yesterday. It was like a 6-run 10th inning. Not good stuff. Man, I'm telling you right now, I hope to God Nolan doesn't go on the IL. Because if he has to, they're not going to call up Chase. It's funny because, the reporter for the Guardians, the sideline reporter, Andre Knott, he keeps telling us that, oh, he's close. He's close. He's not built up for the MLB yet. What do you mean not built up for the MLB? Look at the freaking runs, you freaking mukbang looking loser. Dude's out here bald, doing mukbangs. Oh, he's not built up for the MLB yet. Well, neither's a cat for a freaking team. Half these dudes in the freaking field right now aren't even built for the majors right now. Like, seriously, do you think 2/3 of our team right now belong in the majors? The only ones that do, for sure, Kwan, J-Ram, and Santana. Duh. Everybody else, they're borderline replaceable. They're like depth guys on any other team. It's freaking ridiculous, man. And they thought pitching was the problem. So here's Hunter Gaddis in for the 8th. 38 games, 0-1 record, 3.50 ERA, 36 innings, 14 walks, 42 Ks, and a 2.57 opponent average. John Kenzie Noel will come in to play right field for Nolan Jones. And Schneemann will go to second. I believe that pushes Angel Martinez to center field. Oh no, they took out Angel. That's right. Duh. That's right. Pitch. Strike. This is Cam Smith. I guess on the bright side, we would face Altuve here and not in the 9th. But still. 0 for 3 is Smith. Here's the 0-1. Popped him up. Foul territory. Santana is there to make the catch. 1 down. I need Cleveland to win. Screw that. I'm tired of this damn losing streak. I haven't been able to watch a baseball show in over almost 2 weeks without feeling less like, it's icky. I always feel icky when I have to watch baseball shows when we lose. It's Jose Altuve. Grounder. Snagged by Ramirez. Throws, and they got him. 2 quick outs. Love to see that. Was it one pitch out? Damn. Hey, now here's Yainer Diaz. He flew out ass that bat. I think Caratini had the last home run to cut the lead to 1. That's the guy I'm worried about. Here's Diaz, 0 for 3. First pitch, strike. That Drew Musgrove? Wow. Nice to see him hanging around the team. He's been out all year. I don't think he'll be back until probably, next year? Got to give credit to his catcher, though. Here's the 0-1. And that's a chopper to Rocchio. I think he broke his bet. And that's a 1, 2, 3, 8th inning for the Guards. Well, we go to the 9th. Up 6-5. But yeah, as far as, why did I say shout out to Joe Musgrove's catcher? Because last year, I think it was in the playoff game. I think it was. His catcher, I think, was at the time, who was that? He doesn't play there no more. Higgy. I think it was Higashioka. I'm pretty sure it was. He noticed something was off with Musgrove. He went out and talked to him. Yeah, he noticed. That's how you know your catcher knows you like that. He knows your tendencies, how you pitch. He noticed something was off. He's like, wait a minute. Something's off with Joe. Better go check it out. Turns out he had an injury and he's been out since. I think he had, elbow surgery or something? Yeah, this trade deadline is going to be interesting. Now, am I still going to stream it even though the Guardians are ass? Probably. If JB Taylor's down, I'd love to do it again with him. We've done it the last couple of years, and honestly, they've been fun. I have to ask him on Twitter or something eventually. He hasn't really been on YouTube much lately, so I'll have to ask him, would he be down? He's been kind of doing other things, which I understand because the D-backs haven't been very good. Not really a stream-worthy team. So it'll be Rocchio, Kwan, and I assume David Fry here in the top of the 9th. Back to the 6th inning. Of course, he got the big hit that scored 2 runs. And that almost didn't even happen. Paredes almost robbed him of a 2 RBI hit. And that's been it so far. See if maybe they could add another run or 2 just to give Clase some more a cushion. So another new pitcher in the game for the Astros. It's Ort. Rocchio, of course, 2 sack bunts before the 2 RBI hit. Rare success for Brian, too. I like to kind of get on his ass about how ass he is, but he's actually not horrible when he wants to be. Which is so weird. He could be so good if he just locked in. Right? Caleb Ort, 25 games, 1-1, 5.70 ERA, 23 and 2/3 innings, 13 walks, 22 Ks, and a 220 opponent average. Here's the 1-1. Outside, 2-1. The Guardians haven't won since the Blue Jays series, which was almost 2 weeks ago. It's crazy. 2-1. High, 3-1. One pitch to Rocchio. Fly ball. And here comes Trammell to make the catch. One down. Houston will win this game in the ninth. You sure about that? I mean, I can't trust freaking Class A, but I wouldn't be surprised. You would just chalk it up as another classic Guardians loss. Stephen Kwan, RBI single and a run. 1 for 4. 6 homers, 29 RBIs this year for the left fielder. All-star. 0 for 1. 0-1 count. 1 for 4. Here's the 0-1 coming to Kwan. Pitch. High, ball one. One. Ooh, up high. Made the catcher almost have to get out of his stance to get that. Roquille looking at the tablet. 2-1 for Kwan. Pitch. Strike. Just not even swinging, of course. Alec Thomas at the plate for the Diamondbacks against you, Darvish. You. There's Stephen Vogt. 2-2 pitch. High, ball 3. He's going to get him looking here, isn't he? He's going to throw it like a pitch that's going to come back over the plate, and Kwan's just going to stare at it. Here's the payoff pitch to Kwan. The pitch. Yep, one of them up. I knew it. Saw that coming. Like, come on, dude, foul it off or something. Damn. 6 paths of pain. Any chance for a Houston comeback? Of course. Especially with this godforsaken team. Team can barely freaking hold a damn lead these days. Here's David Fry trying to collect pop-outs, apparently. 0 for 4. Foul out. Swing and a miss. He's honestly been stinky ever since he came back. 138 average, 2 homers, 4 RBIs for David Fry. I think he's been back for over a month now, around there. Pitch. Outside. Like, you're on a full count. Anything that looks close to the plate, you try to foul that sucker off. I'm not going to yell at you for fouling off a pitch like that. That's close. Can't let the umpire dictate it. Come on now. 1-1. Strike. Man, this team used to be aggressive at the bases too. Here's the 1-2 count for Fry. Oh. Violation on Ort. That's like the second violation on a Houston pitcher today. 2-2 count now. Ah, 2-2. Pitch. Ball. Full count. See if he can get on base for J-Ram. Give him a chance here. It'd be nice for David Fry to get on base. Give J-Ram a chance. Had a 3-run homer earlier. Pitch. And Fry. High fly ball. Deep left. Near the wall. And he made the catch. I couldn't really see it because it was in the... Oh, it's a homer. What? Man, I thought he caught that ball. Dude, what the heck was the cameraman on? I didn't even... Did the ball like go over the tracks or something? The way they had that thing going. thought he caught it. I gotta see the replay of that. That's crazy. Solo shot for David Fry, and I'll take that all day long, of course. Man, that ruined it, man. Okay, here's the thing. So he crushed it. I'm thinking it's a flyout, right? Where'd it go? Oh, I see it. It's up there. Okay, it's up in the boxes. Okay, I didn't even see that up there. Okay. Freaking cameraman was following Trammell, made me think he caught it. And again, there's that little corner. I didn't even see the ball man in the boxes. I'm sorry, guys. That sucked as a call, but I didn't even see it. Great camera work. Pitch. Foul. But I'll take that all day long. Thank you very much. I say David Fry been stinky. He's like, oh, I've been stinky? Okay. Watch this, bitch. That's huge, though. How about another day? J-Ram. 1-2 pitch. Ball. Today is Friday in California. Oh, yeah, that's why. Okay, he was pissed. I was like, where'd the ball even go? I thought he might have caught it somehow. Didn't even think about his reaction. Pitch. Grounder. Whoa, what the heck kind of a throw was that? But he got him. And now we go to the ninth. Bottom of the ninth coming up. Oh, I didn't even realize. There we go. Wow. We actually scored an insurance run. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Wow. I'm shocked. I am legit shocked. My internet's gonna flop. Classic. My internet's gonna flop. Classic. Man, I thought I low-key flopped that freaking home run call. My God. Wow. First time we're pitching with the lead in a while, right? Come on, phone. Why you freeze on me? Damn it. Piece of crap. Let's see what the Guardians do here. Bottom nine coming up. Today is Friday in California. But there's the last inning from Gaddis. Quick 1-2-3 inning. Beautiful stuff out of him. Guardians are just 3 outs away from their first win in almost 2 weeks. They haven't won since they beat the Blue Jays in extras. Austin Hedges has come in to face for Bo Naylor. Thank you, Steven. Learned your lesson from yesterday. Thank you. First pitch is way inside. At least he learned his lesson this time. 39 games, 4-2 record, 3.29 ERA, 18 of 22 save opportunities, 38 in the third innings, 10 walks. Not too bad for Emmanuel. Fly ball to Caratini's 2 for 3. Fouls it off. 1-1 count. He homered last time up to cut the lead to 6-5. Here's the 1-1 to Caratini. Pitch. Chopper. Foul. Cameraman not even bothering to follow the pitch where the ball went. Production crew sleeping. I know it's late, but it's only like 9:40 or something in Houston, isn't it? In Texas? Isn't it like an hour behind us out in the Eastern time zone? Should be like, what, 9:40 something out there? Shouldn't be this. They shouldn't be sleeping this early. Here's the 1-2. Pitch. Ball. Dude, stop pitching inside to him like that, bro. I mean, unless you're trying to get him to jam him. Don't want to walk him, bro. Come on. 2. Pitch. Foul it off. This is one of those annoying ass hitters that just you can't really seem to get out, especially for the Guardians. I think he actually walked us off last year, I want to say, against Gaddis in extras. Pitch. Chopper to Schneemann. Throws over. Got him. 1 down. Here's Hummel. Yeah. It's funny, earlier I was talking about David Fry sending him down a little bit, or not starting him up here. Swing and a miss to Hummel. Whoa, deep ass voice crack. Holy crap. Damn. Oh, 1. Pitch. Straight. Quick 0-2. Here's the 0-2 from Class A. Oh, no. Brother. Come on, ump. Serious pitch. Fouls it off. Loser ass umpire, dude. 1-2. Pitch. Oh, 2-2. Two. Chopper goes to second. Schneemann throws him out. 2 down in the 9th inning. Oh. And the Guardians are just 1 out away from their first win in almost 2 weeks. Pitch to Trammell. Inside, ball 1. I don't know why my internet is so slow today. All of a sudden, it just slowed down like crazy. Pitch. Chopper to second. And for the first time in 2 weeks, almost, the Guardians have won a baseball game. Wow. Yeah, it took them almost 2 full weeks, but after losing 10 in a row, the Guardians are back in the win column as they defeat the Houston Astros 7-5. They were up 4-0 at one point, and Tanner Bobby blew it, but then the offense just never stopped. Hang on. All right. So while that's cooking up, as you see Stephen vote, I'm sure that's going to be a happy clubhouse tonight. Maybe they'll have a little water shower, like, we won a game, Yeah, Bobby sucks butt, but hey, we still won. We won a game, And it's against the Astros, who just swept the Dodgers, Yay, we won a game and beat the Astros. Cheaters. Ha. Frauds. No, I'm just joking. They're not frauds. They're just injured. That's all. They're just injured. That's all. But all right, guys, I pull up the stats here. On your way out, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell. And I'll be live tomorrow where we go to try to win 2 in a row. Hey! The win goes to Matt Festa. He's 2-2, 5.11 ERA. The loss goes to Gordon. He's 3-2 with a 4.76 ERA. Clase locks in his 19th save of the year. His first save in what felt like a month. Guardians, 7 runs on 10 hits, no errors. Wow. We won a game without giving up on it, without having any errors, too. Wow. Astros, 5 runs on 5 hits. All were pretty much homers for the most part. Yeah, all the runs were scored pretty much via homers. Yep. So, yeah. So, we win. Back in the win column, we're now 41-48. Ooh. And the Astros are now 55-36. Like I said, I'll be live tomorrow for Game 2. Hunter Brown, I believe, will be on the mound for the Astros. He's essentially been their bona fide, like, ace, I guess you could say. Right? He's been one of their better pitchers this year. Obviously, with the injuries they've dealt with, guys have not been all there. But besides Framber Valdez, I think Hunter Brown's been their best pitcher. He's 9-3 with a 1.82 ERA, 126 Ks. He'll face Joey Cantillo, who's 1-0 with a 3.41 ERA and 41 Ks. We'll see what happens with Nolan. Hopefully all is well with him. Otherwise, tomorrow could be the debut of maybe Chase DeLauder or maybe CJ Kayfis or someone other than that. I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do. I don't even know. Do they have any other guys like on their 40-man that they could bring up? I don't even know. They have junk, so I mean, they're not really desperate. Honestly, if they had to put Nolan on the IL, they might just keep it as is. Right? Hopefully they won't have to, though. That'd be extremely unfortunate if they had to. So I'm trying to look at the 40-man roster here and see what outfielders we have. What's up, B Squirrels? Yep, we finally win a game for the first time in about 2 weeks now. Not even kidding. So the only minor leaguer on the 40-man roster right now on the outfield is Petey Halpin. That's it. Because injuries, Lane Thomas and Will Brennan, of course, are out. Will's out for at least the next year or so. And wow, Gallen just got out of a bases-loaded super jam. That's tough. But he's the only one in the minors. So if Nolan has to go on the IL, my guess is Petey Halpin would be the one to be called up. Because he wouldn't require another roster move. So that's pretty much it for that. So yeah, with that being said, guys, I'm going to head out, and I will see you all tomorrow for Game 2 of the series. Guardians try to win 2 in a row, but it'll be a tough task against Hunter Brown. But it should be fun. If the Guardians can go 46-49 in the All-Star break, they'll be all right. Oh, yeah. Because, see, they go 46-49 into the break, and that'll probably give this front office confidence that they can really get going based off of who they play to start the second half. I mean, they play a lot of mid to bad teams coming out of the break. So you're telling me this team's probably going to be well rested and they're going to be hungry to get back out there. But they got to win these games because otherwise they could easily end up going into the break off another long-ass losing streak. That would suck so bad. You win today. No, they're done. Game's over. This game is over. So yeah, they have not won a game in... The last time they won a game, Wednesday, June 25th. So if you're keeping track, Wednesday the 9th would have been the 2-week anniversary of their last win had they lost tonight and they lose tomorrow. And the really sad thing, the thing that pisses me the hell off, if they only had this offense these last couple games, they could have easily been 3-6 and could have been on a 6-game winning streak. Think about it. They scored 4 against the Cubs, lost. They scored nothing against the Cubs. They should have. They scored 1 against the Tigers. They could have probably scored more. If they had this many runs, 7, literally 7 runs, wins you, God, 1, 2. Well, they would have sent the game on the 29th to extras. But they win. They take 2 out of 3 against the Jays. You, if anything, maybe win 2 out of 3 against the Cardinals because you beat them on the 27th, 7-5. And that game on the 29th would be sent to extras. So who knows what happens there. And then you sweep the Cubs. You take 2 and possibly 3 out of whatever from the Tigers. Because honestly, if you score 7 in regulation, in non-extra innings, you smoke the Tigers in that last game. They wouldn't even need to go to extras. Because remember, it was 1-1 going into extras. So we score 7? You mean to tell me we win that game freaking 7-1, whatever? Damn. That's freaking nuts, man. But let's keep it going tomorrow. Let's give Ken Teo this amount of run support. You have a crown? Yeah, it's this weird thing with like top fans. It's pretty cool. I could look at it and it says Mick is number 1. I'm number 1. Hemp, number 2. It's from the stream. It's not overall. It's from the stream. That's pretty cool, though. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow for game 2, and hopefully the Guardians can build off this. Because I'm telling you, if they can at least take 2 out of 3 against Houston, ooh, baby. We got the weak-ass White Sox coming up. Now, I say that knowing my team is ass, but dude, they have a bona fide AAA pitching staff. These guys would be right at home. Right? We swept them the first time we played them at home. Our freaking AAA ass lineup should feel right at home facing their pitching staff. Except for Savale, but he ain't like what he used to be. Right? I mean, after all, last time we faced Gordon in Cleveland, we couldn't touch him. This time around, they scored 4. And in most cases, in the years past, 4 would have been enough. But Tanababi is extremely unserious for some dumb reason. And I tell you, he needs to lock the in because, my God, he pisses me off. Oh my God. He's just lucky we got extra run support today. So, oh, Josh Naylor go yard? Yes, he did. Look at that. Josh Naylor just went yard. 2-run shot off of Matsui. So, yeah, guys, with that being said, I will see you all tomorrow. Have a good rest of your night. And let's go win 2 in a row. That'd be fun. That's what you call a winning streak. Yeah, guys. See y'all tomorrow. I'm Crazy Dog. Let's go, Guardians. And for the first time in almost 2 weeks, I can go to bed happy tonight. Yeah. We won a game. Woo. Let's do it again. Let's win 2 in a row. Bye-bye. Yeah. I was just going to say, this is what winning feels like. I haven't felt like this in a while. You realize it's been over 2 weeks plus since we've won a game in 9 innings? That's it. Bye-bye.